the BLK brand. Introducing our legacy financial freedom and generational wealth business credit building program, the BLK Success System.
More than 1 million small businesses have successfully completed a success scan through our software. This tool scans approximately 150 data points on each small business that completes the scan. It will then show the results for the lender compliance completion items, business credit status, pre-qualification for a spectrum of business funding programs, online status for SEO positioning, social media engagement, backlinks, star ratings, mobile friendliness, website errors, and NAP validation. The Success Scan provides a user ID and password to your Success System to each small business owner who completes your scan. Once a prospect completes the Business Success Scan, they receive the results both online and via email from you. In both cases, they are given a user ID and password to log into your Success System. When they log in, they will see their dashboard with its 6 sections and their current progress status bars for each section. Under the free license, they can also access the first half of the lender compliance section. The lender compliance section shows them a green check for every item they have completed and a red X for every item they have not. Lender compliance items are used to determine your client's risk of loan default. If your clients are operating their business as a sole proprietor from a residential address, using a cell phone as their primary business number, using a free email provider for their business, or have a red X on any one of the 20 items, lenders see them as being 10 to 20 times more likely to default. This is due to lenders looking backwards at prior borrower defaults and applying those default statistics to their approval criteria and risk assessments. Business lenders do not portfolio their loans. This means they do not make you a loan and wait 36 months or longer to get their money back. Lenders sell their loans to investors in the secondary market. Therefore, lenders use lender compliance items to help their loans conform so they can be sold at higher rates in the market. Beyond just operating their business as a corporation or LLC, there are other entity issues that need to be checked, such as if a business files their LLC in Wyoming but they are operating in Georgia, they must have filed for foreign corporation status in Georgia. If they formed their LLC a few years ago, is it in good standing? Have they filed their required updates? Have they paid their annual fees? Is their business name infringing on another business's trademark? Perhaps the client's business name was available in Wyoming, but they did not check the National Trademark Database to see if another business in another state has it trademarked already. If someone already has that name, your client is at risk of being shut down with a cease and desist order for their trademark violation. Has the business checked to see if there is a blanket lien filed against the business in the UCC database? Have they looked to see if their business is classified with the correct SIC and NAICS codes? These are things your white label will help your clients address before they apply for loans. Every business has a bank rating, and every lender can check it in seconds without your client's permission. A bank rating is simply your client's average daily balance for the last 90 days of their general ledger business checking account. If they have a low 3, that indicates they have only had $100 to $300 in their business checking account every day for the past 90 days. Now imagine asking a lender for a loan with a $1,500 month payment with a low 3 bank rating. What do you think they will say? Your client's bank rating is their single largest indicator of their ability to service debt, and most likely they don't know what a bank rating is, let alone what their business's bank rating is. Throughout the system, there are service vendors to assist your clients in completing lender compliance items. Each prospect that completes a scan is given a free access user ID and password to the Success System. This is a limited license which only includes access to their dashboard and to the first half of the lender compliance section. The next section is optimizing the client's credit reporting from both a business and owner standpoint. The first part here will allow your clients to quickly check their Experian business credit status to see the current number of reporting trade lines, if their report is available, and if they have a current credit score. This section will also let them see if there are multiple credit files open on their business, which is very common due to different addresses, name misspellings, or other issues by trade line providers. We ran a blind test of 10,000 LLCs that were formed a year prior and had 10 or less employees to see how many had open files and how many had 3 or more reporting trade lines. All but 3 had open files, and just over 300 had 3 or more reporting trade lines. When we ran those 300 through our success scan, we found that less than 100 of them had their lender compliance items completed. That clearly shows how badly small business owners need your help and why over 90% of all business loan applications get declined. It is important for your clients to understand the credit reporting agencies and which type of lenders or credit providers use which agencies. There is a common myth that developing a Paydex score with Dun & Bradstreet will help in getting a business bank loan, when actually there is not a bank or business credit card provider that pulls a D&B score for their underwriting. There are over 500,000 businesses in the US extending credit business to business, and they will pull Dun & Bradstreet. If your clients want to do business with any government agency, they will pull Dun & Bradstreet. Credit unions and credit cards mostly pull Experian Business. Many banks use Equifax Business, and services like landlords, internet providers, alarm systems, and phone services may pull CreditSafe. Your white label system helps your clients in building strong business credit scores with all 4 business credit agencies. Business owners simply do not know that business lenders look at their personal credit reports much differently than personal credit lenders do. In personal credit, if you want to buy a couch or a car or a house, it is all about your FICO score. 640s, 680s, 720s, and 760s all qualify for different levels of credit from personal credit providers. In personal credit, lenders are processing millions of applications each month and therefore do not dive deeply into the reports. Instead, they rely on the scores. Business lenders are processing a much smaller amount of loan applications and therefore have the ability to dive much deeper into the reports rather than simply relying on the score. Business lenders will look at balance to limit ratios, and if the balance to limit ratio is above 45%, your client may be declined. Having more than 3 inquiries in the last 90 days can also get your client declined. Having a high debt acceleration, meaning they had $20,000 in revolving debt 3 months ago and now they have $60,000, may also get your client declined. In personal lending, people use artificial means to pump up their credit scores, such as authorized user accounts. Business lenders will run a LexisNexis report on those authorized user accounts to see if they have any relationships to your client or if they may have been purchased. If they are found to be purchased, your client will be declined. Personal credit reports on 30-day cycles. You can pay every bill 29 days late with no adverse effects on your credit reports or scores. Business credit reports to the day. So if your client pays every bill 10 days early, their scores will reflect that. However, if they pay their bills 20 days late, their business credit scores will reflect that also. Business credit only reports when it is used. When you get a personal credit account, it reports within a few weeks and then reports every month if you use it or not. Business credit will not report an unused account, and if it is used this month and then not again for 6 months, it will have a 6-month gap in reporting. It is vital that your clients know how to use their accounts each month. In this section, we provide your clients with access to over 200 credit reporting vendors and business credit card providers. They are categorized by approval tier and by service industry. The system allows your client to select those they are interested in and then see which agencies they will report to, what they require for approval, where to go to sign up, and where to place orders. In this section of your success system, your clients are shown which funding programs they have pre-qualified for now, as indicated by a green plus, those funding programs they do not yet qualify for, as denoted by a red minus, and your clients are shown how to qualify for each of those programs. When a client submits a funding program interest application, they are shown a black bank symbol indicating they have applied. Lenders are constantly looking for new ways to lower their risk of loan defaults. Some of the newest ways they are using are web scores and NAP validation scans. The system scans your client's web score by analyzing their website for social media, SEO, star ratings, backlinks, mobile friendliness, and more. A web score of below 70 may get them declined. NAT validation is how their company name, address, and phone listing appear in the top 30 directories such as Google, Facebook, LinkedIn, Better Business Bureau, Foursquare, Merchant Circle, Yellow Pages, and more. If their business does not NAT validate, they may be declined. Many of your business prospects and clients will mistakenly believe their business is worth 3 to 5 times their gross revenue. This could not be farther from the truth. In reality, their business may be worth 3 to 5 times their SDE, or seller's discretionary earnings. This is how much money the owner was able to take home last year without having to work a single hour in that business. Your white label system shows them how to calculate this value and how to maximize it so they can exit at some point with a huge reward. Unfortunately, 90% of small businesses fail or end up creating nothing but a long-hour, low-paying job that no one wants to buy. The bonus section also includes an extensive video library. Lastly, there is a database of over 3,000 credit-providing vendors for every product and service imaginable. This database can only be accessed by your clients after they have completed the system and turned all of their red X's to green checks. Throughout the system, there are about 70 virtual coach videos, one on each page instructing your clients on what to do, why they are doing it, and how to complete that specific task. Our white label business success system is the most extensive tool in the industry for assisting your clients to become bankable, pre-qualifying for funding, building strong business credit scores, and increasing the value and attractiveness to buyers for a future sale.